Hi, we're the iDictologists.
I'm Christy Rim.
And I'm Kenny Rim. Today we're going to tell a story called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. We're going to read midsection of chapter 14, Mr. Willy Wonka.
Today we'll have some actors acting for you, and
This
will be Mr. Willy Wonka.
This is Augustus Gloop.
This is Veruca Salt.
This is Charlie Bucket.
And this is Violet Beauregard. And this is Mike TV. Okay, so let's go. Charlie Bucket found himself standing in a long corridor that stretched away in front of him as far as he could see. The corridors were so wide that a car could easily have been driven along it. The walls were pale pink, and the lighting were soft and pleasant. "How lovely and warm," whispered Charlie. "I know, and what a marvelous smell," answered Grandpa Joe, taking a long, deep sniff. All the most wonderful smells in the world seemed to be mixed up in the air around them. The smell of roasting coffee, and burnt sugar, and melting chocolate, and mint and violets, and crushed hazelnuts, and apple blossom, and caramel, and lemon peel. And far away in the distance came a heart of a great factory, came a muffled roar of energy, as though some monstrous, gigantic machine were spinning down its wheels at a breakneck speed. "Now this, my dear children," said Mr. Wonka, raising his voice about the noise, "this is the main corridor. Will you please hang your coats and hats on those pegs over there, and then follow me? That's the way. Good. Everybody ready? Come on, then. Here we go." He trotted off rapidly down the corridor, the tails of his plum-colored velvet coat flapping behind him, and the visitors were hurrying behind him.
It was quite a large party of people. When you came to think of it, there were 9 grown-ups and 5 children, 14 in all. So you can imagine there was a good deal of pushing and shoving as they hustled and bustled down the passage, trying to keep up with the swift little figure in front of them. "Come on," cried Mr. Wonka. "Get a move on, please. We'll never get around today if you dawdle like this." Soon, he turned right off the main corridor into another slightly narrower passage. Then he turned left, then left again, then right, then left, then right, then right, then left. The place was like a gigantic rabbit warren, with passages leading this way and that way in every direction. "Don't you let go of my hand," Charlie whispered Grandpa Joe. "Notice how all these passages are sloping downwards," cried Mr. Wonka. "We are now going underground. All of the most important rooms in my factory are deep down below the surface." "Why is that?" somebody asked. "There wouldn't be nearly enough space for them up on top," answered Mr. Wonka. These rooms are you going to see, are enormous. They're larger than football fields. No building in the world would be beneath the ground, but I've got all the space I want. There's no limit so long as I hollow it out." Mr. Wonka turned right, then turned left, then he turned right again. The passages were sloping steeper and steeper downhill. Then suddenly, Mr. Wonka stopped. In front of him, there was a shiny metal door. The party crowded around. On the door, in large letters, it said, "The Chocolate Room." So, reading a book, or any kind of book, is a good hobby instead of playing video games or always using your computer.
Thank you for watching our video, and stay tuned for the next video because we will be reading Harry Potter, the Sorcerer's Stone. Bye!